Pat's Dashboard Cam. Afternoon, everyone. Sunny, very, very sunny, very lovely Monday. Beautiful weather, absolutely stunning. I worked a huge, silly 12-hour shift yesterday, and then went to a barbecue, which was really cool. My friend makes these fire drums out of the insides of old washing machines, and he makes these awesome fire drums, and he roasts chickens inside the fire drums, and then he also did some ribs on the barbecue, and oh man, tasty, so tasty. It's funny now, like, I might only have meat sort of twice a week, and when I do very much enjoy it. So last night was delicious, but came home close to midnight, and I was up at 5 the day before, the morning of, for the 12-hour shift, so just wrecked. So I had heaps of plans this morning. Nope, just could not get myself out of bed. Just slept, absolutely passed out. Have you guys had mornings like that? I'm so tired. But anyway, so ended up getting up, going for another run, so that's good, and then editing the last week's blog, and put that up, and then sort of just started planning out the rest of the week. So lots of writing. I've been talking about that. I have to put on my sunglasses. Been talking about that, and I showed you a snippet last week. That song sort of, it's pretty much in A minor, the majority of the song except for the bridge. But I've been talking about that song for a little while, and it's been kicking around for 2 years now, and it's a really fun song. But it's funny, when we played it with a band, we played with another guitarist, bass player, piano player, drummer, and it sounded great. But I gave each artist different voicings, so the chords sounded really, really spacious and full. But I've completely forgotten where I put those voicings, so I'm sort of going through and sort of rewriting all the chord progression, and writing it as if it was just Jess playing piano and me playing the melody over the top, so completely different to how it was before. So it's very, very interesting. It's a lot of fun. I definitely need to take my piano skills up a notch, but it's great, like having just a bit of a theory knowledge. It's really good. You can just approach any instrument really and just start sort of chipping away at it. So there'll be a couple of videos, I think, on that, on sort of the piano and how this song's going, and maybe like a sneak song sort of video, a little bit longer than what we showed last week, purely because the reason it was short on last week's blog, if you did watch it, and thank you for watching, was because I just really wasn't happy with the voicings, and so I sort of just stopped Jess and said, hey, let's just stop, I gotta work on these voicings before I want to show you guys more. But otherwise, it's going to be a really fun week. My brother's coming down from the States. He's a movie director over in Los Angeles, so that's really cool. His wife has been here for a little while, a couple of weeks, but he's just been doing some film work in other places around the world, so he'll be home. So that'll be really cool, and next Saturday, big family barbecue. But yeah, just a lot of writing this week, and yeah, looking at starting another course. Need to do a master's of education, so maybe I might have a big chat about that as well. How was your weekend, guys? What did you do? I'm always really curious. Let me know. I want to find out what everyone did. I know my good buddy Ryan went to see Metallica. I'm very, very jealous. I love Metallica. I've seen them maybe 3-4 times now, and each time just absolutely fantastic. And I would say that every time is better. That's what I reckon. Every time I've seen them, it's been a better concert each time, and just so good. Do you guys like Metallica? Do you have bands like that you've seen heaps, more than once, and they're your favourite bands? Let me know, guys. Otherwise, have a great day. Bye. Good morning, everyone. So what a hectic week last week was lots of fun. In the end, those crazy working shifts have almost ended. And the reason why I'm working so much is in the next 2 weeks there is school holidays, so all the 6 schools that I teach at, they'll all go on holidays for 2 weeks, and so I won't be teaching for 2 weeks, so I'll have heaps of time on my hands, but I'll also lose out on all that teaching. So I've just been working heaps and heaps just to make sure that when there is that 2 weeks off teaching, I can just relax, work on heaps of the latest songs that I'm writing at the moment, and just not have to stress too much about money. So that's been the main reason. But this week was really, really cool, and I'm about to show you some clips from Jess's recital. Jess had her second last ever music recital. This is where you play with a small band in front of a panel of judges, and lots and lots of fun. And it's not like a a gig or a music venue, it's very, very strict and everyone's quiet and just watching and then clapping and cheering at the end. So I'll show you a snippet of that, and then if Jess wants, we'll show the full half-an-hour recital. You know, because recitals are always so stressful because everything is amplified. So something you've played a million times before and you can play it perfectly, suddenly when there's, you know, 3 judges just staring at you, it just makes it so much harder. But yeah, so we'll see whether Jess wants to share the whole thing, but certainly we can see a snippet now. And yeah, the other cool thing that happened this week was we went to my sister's house, which I'll show you a little bit now, and the whole family so sat around a big table and had a lovely meal together. That was really cool. Brothers in town from the States, that was lots of fun. And then last night went round to uncle-in-law, brother-in-law, I don't know, Uncle Steve and Chris and Auntie Michelle's house. It was really, really cool. We watched Birdman with Michael Keaton, and that, just a terrific movie. Definitely go out and see it if you haven't seen it already. It's very quirky and interesting, and it feels like you're there for like a theatre play. So that was really, really cool. But otherwise, it's already Monday, and the week has already begun. Still just waiting for that everlasting day off. It just seems like an oasis I can't quite get to. But a package arrived this morning, which is very cool, so you'll see that first thing in next week's blog. What could it be? It's going to be interesting. Is it not going to be interesting? Have to wait and see. But otherwise, yeah, this is going to be a fun week, and last week was really cool. Hope you guys had a great week. Talking to some really cool companies at the moment, so fingers crossed things work out. Hope you guys had a great week. See you again. Bye.